Well, hey everybody, Monkey Puzzle here, and this is going to be episode number 10 on the IronMine Olympus modded server. So, I just wanted to catch you up. I'm over here on the CC, and I'm standing on another new Rex. This one was a level 300, and it was running up and down the beach over there, and I chased it around for quite a bit, trying to immersively tame it, and then it got stuck. And there has been an update with the immersive taming mod. There's been a number of updates, actually, which I'm really happy that the mod authors are keeping up to date with the mods that we love the most on here, like the immersive taming mod and the Dino Patrol mod also updated, and there was an eco update too. But one of the things that update with immersive taming is if they feel that they're stuck, they will not tame anymore. So you can't drop them in a taming box, which I love. I think that's always a little cheap to do. I have done it plenty of times in the past, but with immersive taming, that's one of the trade-offs now, is that you cannot put them in a box. You have to tame them when they're wild and free. I mean, I guess you could move them to someplace that's a little safer, although Rex would be hard to do. Anyway, it got stuck in the terrain, wouldn't let me tame it anymore. And then later on, it got unstuck, so I was able to come back and start all over again. But man, this thing was trying to kill everything and not even bothering to want to be tamed by me. But after a lot of mayhem and running around and stuff, managed to make it happen. So we got another Rex that started at level 300, so it's got pretty nice stats indeed. And then I have been doing some bear breeding. I've got Baby Bear 1 and Baby Bear 2. And those came from Griselda, who you saw me tame on the stream. And then over here we've got Woods, because bears and woods, you know. And that was a level 300 male too, so they've been mating. I got one other little baby bear over here, so it'd be Baby Bear 3, I guess, right there. Oh, and he wants to cuddle with me. Oh. So yeah, I got that one raising up here. I'll come back for it. Right now it's hanging out with the nanny. Doesn't want to make the overland journey that I'm about to make to my new base site, and we're going to go over there and we're going to start Steampunk. So that is fantastic. And I just wanted to show you the bears. I had gone out looking for a fiber gatherer. I wanted a megatherium, and not only did I find a megatherium, which I can hopefully remember to show you later, that was like a 280, and it's a really nice kind of white color. I also got a bear. And I got a level 300, I think, Gigantopithecus, which I had to tame. So I ended up with 3 fiber gatherers. So we're set on that. And then happened to look at my mailbox looking for goodies. And what did I find? Not goodies, but my taxes are overdue. Please pay Crackers 100 metal before June 15th to avoid penalties. Thank you. Well, I guess we just better get on that. We got to pay our taxes to Crackers, or who knows what will happen. Dang, we're in debt. Got to get on that. And oh, gosh, that's tomorrow. Oh, no. All right, well, I'll be scrambling to get her 1,000 metal, that's for sure. Up here, Orr told me he'd left me a nice box. And there it is. There is another very nice box. I don't know what this junk is in there. Let's just throw that away and get our nice box. Thank you, Orr, for the nice box. I really appreciate it. Well, all right, let's check out the junk too. What the heck? I don't want to waste anything, you know. But, you know, the box is what I'm about. But what is this? I found a blueprint. Wink, wink. So this is a level 694 Ascendant Long Neck Rifle. Woohoo! Thank you, Orr. I guess I'll take this too. This is almost as good as the box. But if you guys have been following my little saga here, I had a little 755 melee long neck that I got out of a drop, and then I lost due to some mishap of my box getting destroyed between me being logged in at my new place. And I had managed to do a mind wipe and get one up to, what is this, 396, which is not too shabby, but 694 is much, much better. So thank you, Orr, for the nice box, the nice note, and the very, very, very nice rifle. So I will take it. Thank you very much. Got a nice little jerboa here. Oh, we should check out. Supposedly the plushies got updated from the shop decor mod. Are you updated? You said it updated the wolf. That's a nice looking wolf. Okay. So anyway, let's head out to my new space and we'll go over there. And the subject of today, again, is starting Steampunk. So I want the building parts to have as an option for the new base. I still need to sketch out exactly what I'm going to do, so maybe I'll start working on that next episode. But also along with Steampunk, I'm finding that there are a lot of goodies that I had no idea were in there when I added it. And a lot of them are very OP, but it's too late now, so I just have to enjoy them. Got to make slushies and teleporters and things that save all your items when you die, and air balloons. I can't make air balloons yet till level 95. No flyers, no teleporters, no air balloons, none of that. I can't even hatch. Oh, I forgot to show you over in my my preserving bin over there. I have a level 360 rock drake egg that I found up there behind me on what I think is the Olympus mountain. But I'm not going to hatch it yet because we can't fly them either. I know they mostly glide, but that little turbo boost they get pretty much counts as flying. Little jets hidden under their feathers. Anyway, that's the update. I'm going to meet you over there, and we'll start on Steampunk. What level are you? Can't see you. That's not bad. I didn't bring any carrots with me, though. Although I bet you could immersively tame these, but... oh my god, he's at the point where he's killing level 503 rock drakes. He's a madman. Oh, I've never even seen rock drakes that high, and they're already not good enough. He's been crazy with breeding those guys. Anyway, I'll see you in the new place. Okay, I made it back here with my formidable little caravan. Wasn't too worried about that. And like I may have said already, I was spending a lot of time gathering resources for today because we're going to need quite a bit of that for Steampunk. What level are you? Well, whatever level you are. Hopefully, watch this be a level 300. Let me look real quick just in case. It'll be too late. 290! Oh, and we could have saved it, but nope. That's alright. So yeah, we're going to need a bunch of metal and a bunch of silica pearls, and I'm sure a lot of other stuff, probably crystal. So the silica pearls I got in the lake under... excuse me, Stego. I got in the lake under the CC. Turns out... oop, we're walking right into our little Dino Patrol area here. Turns out that there's silica pearls aplenty just in the ocean right in front of my base here, although not the blue crystals. So I did go down there as well and harvested a whole bunch more silica pearls. So we should be good to go with all this stuff. I'm just going to leave you guys here for now, and I'll put you on patrol or something later. But let's go ahead and start this, because I'm sure there's some crafting that's going to have to happen, that's going to have to take a while. So I did take a few notes. I think that, let's see, let's look over here. And I don't know if I can just use the search for Steampunk. No, that doesn't get me a whole lot of stuff, just a few things. I got some Christmas stuff. Origin statue. Okay, a saber, and a mallet. Okay, but what we want to start with, I know, is a metal blast forge. So we already have that. We already learned all the engrams automatically. So actually, let me go back to crafting, and let's do a metal blast forge. So let me pull the stuff. And one of the great things about being my own base is I can pull stuff, but apparently I don't have enough of something. So let me see. We need cementing paste. Got that. Maybe it's just too heavy for me. So let's pull that, and then okay, let me just get the rest of it here. So yes, we got plenty of metal, and we got plenty of silica pearls. All right, can we do it now? Oh, it's raw metal. Oh, I've made this mistake before with the castles, keeps, and forts mod. Alright, so I'm going to do my little RG Dino Patrol, send it off to the metal, and go harvest some metal over there. I showed that off in the last episode, so I won't show you guys this time. But I'm going to need to go do that. Where is it anyway? I got two of them here. I'm going to send one of these guys off. Yep, and I will see you when I've got a bunch of raw metal. Alright, well I will show this one part just because it's so cool. Oh, and part of the update that happened with the Dino Patrol mod is now you can place these as close or as far apart from each other as you want. So there's no limit on that, which is awesome. I can place one here and one across the map, and it should be able to make it from one to the other. But the other thing is you only need to do prevent stasis on the dino now. You don't need to do prevent stasis on each of the waypoints, which is pretty cool too. That'll save a lot of work. And we're going to send it off to where the metal is. So I'll go meet it there. I have to at least show you that part because it's just too cool. Alright. I'm back and I've got what we need this time, I think, even though I tried so hard to have what we needed already. So, to get started, and that's just what we're going to do today, is get started, because there's so much stuff to do in here. We're going to need to get to the workstation, right? The Steam workstation. That's like the crafting table for Steampunk. But to make this, we need some Steampunk materials already. We need glass panels and smelted copper. Neither one of which are in ARK already. So to get to that, we got to do the thing we were trying to make a minute ago, which is the metal blast forge. So hopefully I can pull for it now. It's still not letting me. But I know I have the stuff for it. So we need 250 of the raw metal, which we have in here now for sure. So there's that, and 100 obsidian. So let's get all that in there. And hopefully we'll be good to go to make this stuff. And then we're going to need to get those things crafting. I'm sure it's going to take a little while too. So, oh, okay, that is it. So that's what they look like when they can be made. They got that cool little coppery hexagonal texture there. So let's go ahead and get that going and get that making its stuff. Okay, so there it is. And we're going to need to find places on here for all these thingies. There's going to be a lot of thingies. So where are we going to do our stuff here? Let me see. Maybe we'll do it over on this side. So let me move some of these guys out of the way real quick. And you know what I figured out I could make is I actually need a whip to move the bird because I can't make a saddle yet. At least I'm not supposed to make a saddle yet. This one doesn't take silk, which I actually don't have on me right now. I need to get some silk. So we can make that whip, the one that comes with utilities plus the reinforced whip, which sounds terrible, but I think it just lasts longer. It doesn't hurt them more. Okay, so you got to move out the way. Sorry, I hate doing it, but you got to head that way. Steampunk's coming. We need to make space. Okay, and we'll pick up this bed. And now we've got some space. So let's go back to this thing and put it down. We'll put it down over here. Let's see. And of course I'm going to be particular kind of, although everything on here is just temporary. And it's going to hit a little bit with the CKF, the Castle Keeps and Ford little blacksmith station, which I haven't really got into. Apparently there's a bunch of stuff I can make with that. There, that's good enough. Put it down. So these are all the new things we can make in it. Is coal, which is kind of like charcoal, but I guess it has other use, can be used as charcoal. And then glass panels, which take 5 crystal. And then we can make rough diamonds in here with coal, obsidian, stone. And then we can also make the smelted copper ore, which we need all of these things. And check this out. To get a metal ingot, we can do 1 coal and 1 metal to get 1 ingot. So we can basically substitute 2 wood for 1 raw metal to get that. So that means basically we need half as much metal to get the same amount of ingots. So we'll be making those in here all the time because wood's right here, whereas I got to do that whole thing to get metal. So let's look again for the workstation what I needed. I needed 20 glass panels. So we're going to pull enough to make 20 of those. Bang. Okay, and then what do I need to run this? Gas, gunpowder, or spark powder? Okay, well, we got plenty of gas, so let's go ahead and use that. Grab 5 in there. Well, look at all that molten stuff down there already, and we haven't even started it. Oh, I had some on me. Okay, so let's go ahead, ignite that, and then we got to choose to make these, so it doesn't make them automatically. Cool, and then what were the other things we needed? The copper ore. So the workstation, we've got to make 50 smelted copper ore. So let's pick that, and let's go ahead and make 100 of them because I know we're going to need it for other things. What am I lacking? Oh, I'm lacking the coal. Okay, so to make coal, we got to pull some wood in here. So let's make 100 coal, and those just make automatically, I think. There's 2 of them here. I don't understand why there's 2 of them. But anyway, we'll do that. Is there a difference? Coal resource? Coal resource. That one. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it. Anyway, look at that. I've got a ton of coal now. So already. So let's pull this. And then we can go ahead and get a bunch of those making. So that's fantastic. Alright, turns out this takes quite a bit of coal. It uses 25, so I'll have to work my way up there. You know, actually, we do have a source of coal that we could go draw on right away. Thanks to Trigger Pug. He had set up here prior to me, but he did it before we were actually allowed to build. So he had to pick up his stuff. Yeah, over here, he left me a housewarming gift because he didn't want to bother moving all this stuff. So there's a ton of coal in here and stone and some wood. So thank you very much, Trigger Pug. That is a nice housewarming gift. So I'm going to see if I can pull that coal over, and that will give us a great big head start on that because it seems to be using quite a significant amount of it. Oh, and you can't pull coal. Oh, because it's not one of the vanilla things. So you could probably use the transfer tool or just use the transfer gun. Anyway, that's all details. See you when I got the required materials. Oh, and I didn't mention, besides 25 coal each and 2 metal ingots, these also use 5 stone to make for the smelted copper ore. Alright, but anyway, we're in business now. Let's do it. Okay, so in this scary looking thing, we now have the materials we need in order to make the workstation. So let me see if I can just pull directly from here. So we want to make that. Okay, we got all the things. 30 cementing paste, 20 glass panels, 75 metal ingots, and 50 smelted copper ore. So there we go. We are now going to have our steampunk workstation. We are in business. We are officially doing steampunk now. Ooh, okay. And yeah, I remember this thing from my Barrel of Monkeys server. I had got started a little bit, but I didn't get much farther than this. Alright, so there's that. Oh yeah, remember this thing is total safety hazard when you're crafting with those things move. And it looks like you can get your fingers stuck in there. Definitely OSHA would not approve this thing. So this is our little gateway to make a bunch of different stuff. And I need to go through here and figure out what all the things are. Atmospheric hydro water jug. I want this. I need leather and glass panels. And to make the leather, I think we need the tannery. It's an egg incubator, construction yard, copper AC, steam pot used to make kibbles and dyes. Let me see. Can we just search for it? I know that's what it's called, the tannery. All right, and to do that now, we need copper plates. And copper plates we can't make in here, I'm pretty sure. So how do we get copper plates? Well, I already did a little homework, and to do this, we need the copper industrial forge, which is this thing right here. So we're gonna need, oh no, that's the smoker. Okay, there's an industrial smoker. Industrial forge. Alright. Let's see, let's try that again. Forge. There we go. That thing, the industrial copper forge. So now we need 200 smelted copper ore to get that. So I should have enough to make that, but I don't think I've got that going yet. So I will see you in a little bit. These things craft slowly, so we got a little ways to go. Alright, I let this go for a while, and I have more than enough of the smelted copper ore to make the industrial copper forge. And I've been watching this. I also threw some raw metal in so I can start getting the deal on that. And it's really slow, but it makes a whole bunch at once. It seems to make 56 ingots at a time, and it might even be a better deal than I'm thinking, because it uses 28 metal. See, right now it's 800. So let's see what happens after it makes this. Okay, so it went down to 772. So it used 28, but it makes 56 ingots. So 28 metal plus 28 coal equals 56 ingots. Wow, that's like twice as good. Unless I'm doing something wrong. Or I don't know if that's a bug or that's intentional or I'm just crazy the way I'm looking at it. But anyway, so it's a good deal. Definitely smelt your metal ingots in here. I mean, this is one of those mods, though, that uses a ton more metal than you would actually use in ARK 2. So it makes sense that it would do that. Like when you play modded Minecraft, one of the first things you do is make the machine that doubles your ore, because the modded stuff uses so much more ore than you would need beforehand. So it kind of works out. It's not really that OP. And we're going to use some right now. So let's go over here and find that forge again. So here we go. We got the industrial copper forge. I should have everything I need. Let's go ahead and make it. And we are rolling now with the steampunk. So let's get this set up and make some of those copper plates. So let's get that. Grab that and see how big this is. Kind of big, but not too bad. Alright, we'll throw that down over here, I guess. Okay, so it's got some tubes and stuff for pressure. It's all steam. And one of the things I didn't point out is we got this nice molten metal animation over here, which doesn't seem to hurt you. But also you got this little bellows here blowing with the gears and everything. That's very cool. All this stuff is very good looking. Alright, so in here now, and this is going to need spark powder. Okay, so we got spark powder. Let's pull some of that and get that in here. We won't put too much at once because, well, let's just grab 25 for now. We got a lot. We don't want to put too much because we don't want to lose it all. So this also makes smelted copper ore, it looks like. I don't know if it's a good deal or better deal. And then you can refine oil from hide and oil. Okay, so we can power directly with that. Interesting. It makes the coal too. But here we go. We've got the copper plates. So I don't know why there's so many. Do these differ? One glass panel, one glass panel, one glass panel. Huh. I'm not sure if these are the same or just can make a whole bunch at once or what's going on. But we need some of these. So I don't know. Let's start out like making 100. I think these are going to be what we need for all kinds of things. So let's turn this on. And I don't know if we got enough for 100. Looks like we need to start it. I don't know which one of these we use. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, or that one. Get them all going. And we'll make some copper plates. Let's see how many we get on the first round. So, oh, wow. Okay. It's going fast. I'm pretty sure this is just multiple production because we seem to be getting 5 at a time and there's 5 of the recipes. So that's pretty neat. So the first thing I was going to make, and there's all kinds of things we can make, is the tannery. Because I want to get my little Atmo canteen back again, whatever it's called. And this needs 50 copper plates to make this. And who knows what it's going to use. So I would assume all this stuff needs plumbing too, but it doesn't. So let me get up to where I have 50 copper plates, which won't take long. And then we'll make the tannery. Okay, so we've already got beyond that. Let's just make sure I get some more going here. And I don't have a whole lot more of the smelted ore yet, but might as well keep it going. Alright, so let's go over here now and let's make the tannery as our first little thing. Woo! And is that me? Did I get a level? Hey, 1 craft. So I wonder if I'm getting experience from all this stuff smelting up. Seems like it. Okay, so there is our steam tannery. So let's grab that and find a home for that somewhere. Oh, so many things to place around. We'll just kind of keep going around. I'm just going to throw it down here. I assume you can pick all this stuff up. So there we go. This is for making hide into leather. So it takes 10 hide to make 1 leather. I've got so much hide here. So let's pull like, well, we want to make, let's make like 100 of these, which will use 1,000 of that. And this needs coal to be powered. So let's grab some of our coal over here. Let's grab 5 to start with. So in case it keeps going, we don't lose it. Okay, and this is already making. These things, they let you say you're crafting them, but they will start crafting anyway. So this is going to take a minute now. So let me get that going. I'm going to skip to the end of this craft first, and we'll see how much we get per. And then to make the Atmo thing, what is it called? The atmospheric hydro water jug, the cheaty canteen that never runs out. We're going to need 25 leather. So let's see how many we get in 1 craft here. And this thing's good looking too. It seems like we get the gears and everything. Oh, this one's bubbling. Oh, you know, and I didn't look when this was crafting to see if it turned when it was crafting. Okay, here comes the first one. Okay, so we got 2. So it's going to take a minute. I'll come back when that's ready. I'm going to need to do like 13 crafts of that to get up to 25. And while we're here, let's run around. I'm going to show you a few of the other tames. I tamed the Bronto that was like 290 that was just hanging out in here. And somewhere over here, I got my bears roaming around too. This is the Megatherium we got. What a parade we've got going here. Everybody seems to be a little jumbled up right now. But we got this sort of nice, sort of white Megatherium. So that's very cool. And then somewhere else in here, there we go, is this guy. So it's a girl. We named her Sima because she's a simian. And she was 290 as well, not 300 like I said before. So very nice ape. Give her some levels. And yeah, so getting all kinds of cool things here. We'll give her a little of everything. And dump that and grab that. Alright, Sima. You keep walking the rounds there. We got our whole little circular parade. Very simple dino patrol here. But it seems to be working, and they seem to stick around for it and doing a good job of killing things out in front here as well. See how many we got now? 4. All right, I'll be back when we have enough. And I'm learning what a vast amount of wood this mod uses, but it's not that big of a deal because I've got this nice high-level beaver And I just come and get a whole bunch of wood. Oop, close myself out. And I'll just transfer it over into one of these. These both make it, so that's cool. I've doubled up my capacity for doing that. But now I've got a 26 of the leather. So we should be able to make my thingy. So this will be the first little buff thingy we make here. The Atmo. Again, the atmospheric hydro water jug. So let's pull the stuff to make that. And let's make it. And then while it's making, no, this thing does not animate. That's okay. Everything else seems to. Oh, wait. There it does. Haha! I knew it would. So don't stick your fingers in there. We need a little glass panel cover over that for safety. So here it is. My little Atmo water jug. We'll put it down there. And I think it fills up over time. Water, 1 out of 300. Can we use it already? No, not yet. Maybe we'll fill it one time. But I had one of these that James gave me, and it basically was always full. And every time I logged on again, it was full again. So we drank. Oh, we can't drink right now because we're not thirsty. But basically, we got infinite water there, which is pretty cool. So that's just the start of the Steampunk mod. There is so much stuff that we can make with this. I mean, starting right out here, there's a ton of different architectural pieces. So there's a bunch of building pieces, even if you don't want to get into all the little OP things that come with it. Most of the stuff, not all, you can find by either searching for copper or for steam. Some of them not, because like the stairs and the rails and whatever. But just for a little survey here, if we search for steam, we get all this stuff: steam pots and steam outhouse and electric steam workstation. Tannery, we've got that, check. Steam powered press, steam powered coil generator, copper steam icebox, steam snow machine, auto steam impulse turret, steam drill engine. I want to get to this because this is basically free metal, so and crystal and stuff like that. Well, it's not free, it costs gunpowder, but I think that's something we're going to go for. So I'm going to work on that, maybe set that up between episodes and then show you what I came up with. Steam organ. There's some more stuff. I know there's armor and things that come with it. This must be the teleporter, and that's the airship. That thing is ridiculous. And let's see, real quick, doing for copper, we get a lot of the architectural pieces. We get gazebos and copper glass tops and all this. These definitely are like a little prefab thing to go together, and copper billboard, and we get an AC and a grinder and balconies and pipe walls and lamp posts and all kinds of things. The fancy doors that slide open and closed, and there's some pretty amazing, like the behemoth copper gateway and the copper dinosaur gate are all very fancy in how their mechanics work. Copper arrows, and so there's weapons and ice boxes and smokers and stoves and all kinds of things. The copper bed, which I was gifted, that's over by Mikey, and the chair. So yeah, that's just a brief survey. We're going to be making more and more of this stuff as we go along. And so between this and the Castle Keeps Fort stuff, which I've got all the workstations here set up, and maybe Eco Stables, and which is there, and then maybe S Plus stuff, the glass and all that in there and there. We're going to get the parts we need to build our new place, which is going to be floating up over there. So we're going to have to sketch out how that goes. Maybe next episode we'll be able to start that. Over there we were playing with water blocks before, and that's definitely going to be a part of it as well. Okay, that's Trigger Pug on one of his like super... Oh, that's a Reaper. Sure glad that's Trigger. All right, folks. So with that, I'm going to sign out. Let's get in front of this stuff. Put that away. All right, everybody. This is Monkey Puzzle. We have started Steampunk. There's so many other fun things to play with in this modded server as well. But thank you for watching until the end of this episode. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.